If you're looking to build foundational skills in implementation science and practice, you're in the right place. Become a certified Level 1 Implementation Support Specialist and advance your career.
The Level 1 Implementation Support Specialist certificate covers the foundational elements of applying implementation science to design, implement, spread, scale, and use evidence.
This is the first certificate ever made for implementation support specialists, and the number of certificates for this role keeps growing, which just shows how in demand this skill set is.
We created this certificate literally because people asked us to. We'd had courses for many years, but people were reaching out to find out, could I get a certificate to highlight and show all of the skills that I've acquired? After completing the Level 1 certification, you'll be able to use data to critically reflect on the problem, use theory to select change strategies that address underlying barriers and facilitators to change, assess context, readiness, and fit, facilitate and support implementation, use a framework to guide the evaluation of implementation quality, and plan for sustainability, spread, and scale.
So what does the road to certification look like? Let's walk through the process. First, you'll start with Phase 1, Courses and Assignments. You'll complete both of our Level 1 courses, Strategies, the How of Creating Sustainable Change, and Implementation, Spread, and Scale, along with each course's set of assignments.
Strategies, the How of Creating Sustainable Change, covers the basics of how we get from defining what it is that we're going to implement, describing who is being asked to change, what they're being asked to do differently, understanding people's underlying barriers and facilitators to change, and picking change strategies that directly address those barriers and facilitators. Implementation, Spread, and Scale helps you think about a variety of different things you need to consider in the process of actually implementing. For example, thinking about the different roles in the implementation system and who's on your implementation team, thinking about assessing and addressing readiness and context, planning for implementation, adaptations, and sustainability, doing pulse checks and checking on implementation quality to see how things are going, and thinking about evaluation. After completing both courses and assignments, we'll ask you to submit a 2 to 3 minute video or audio file that describes the project your course assignments were based on. It gives us a quick overview of what you're working on as we're grading those assignments. If any of your course assignments don't meet the quality level of a Level 1 Certified Implementation Support Specialist, we ask you to revise and resubmit them or to answer a follow-up question about them. It's pretty common to have a couple of assignments that you need to do this with.
Once all course assignments have been accepted, you're ready to move on to Phase 2, Level 1 Assessment. Here you complete questions and we grade them and ask for revisions. You may have up to 2 rounds of revision. Note that all certificates are issued based on competence, not completion.
After completing all of those requested revisions and follow-up questions, you then move on to the final phase, Phase 3, Certificate and Badge. You're now ready to be certified. We'll ask you to complete a form to confirm your details for your digital certificate and your listing on our global directory of certified professionals, if you'd like to be included.
So that covers the process. But you might be wondering, how long does the certification take? Well, that's mostly up to you. We designed the certificate to be flexible in terms of timing to suit your schedule. You can move through the content at a pace that works for you. In terms of evaluation for the course assignments, our TCI evaluators plan to grade your materials within 2 weeks, and for the Level 1 assessment within 6 weeks. But these timelines may take longer depending on the number of submissions we receive. Once you reach Phase 3 and submit your form confirming your details, your digital certificate and badge will be issued within 6 weeks.
Ready to get started? To submit your application form and view pricing, check out this graphic to help you determine your entry point. If you haven't taken any of the Level 1 courses, select the starting line. If you've taken one of the Level 1 courses, select the Head Start. And if you've taken both Level 1 courses, select the Final Lap. All the details are available on our website. We can't wait for you to get started.